we'll be getting into conversations shortly. Big Convo comes up at 9 a.m. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, so you know, probably for those who've been glued to the channel watching 3 Music TV, we're just about to roll out season 4 of Just Vibes. Well, you know it's all about just vibes, right? Great conversations, podcast conversations, but this time around seems there's some more to it, and no other than the team behind this to get into conversations and tell us a bit more about what to expect tomorrow as we premiere Just Vibes at 8 p.m. right here on 3 Music TV. Naa and Essilfua, welcome.
Thank you.
How you doing? So you know what? I had a friend back in primary school, right? And I know when I say this, people will not believe it happened. And I believed it because a friend was, she was dark skinned and then her sister was light skinned, right? And I asked her why her sister was light skinned and then she was dark. She says she drinks Coke and then her sister drinks Fanta. And for like 2 years, I believed it.
What?
I literally believed it. I don't know why I believed it, but I believed it.
Well, I also have something like that. Someone told me that.
You see?
So I thought, the sun is hot, but I thought like the moon will also be very, very chilled.
Yeah, the moon is
if
cool.
the sun,
opposite.
yes, so the moon will be ice. So you can't go close to the moon. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I think we need to do childhood lies, right? I told you about the one that my friend says if you stand in the
plane, it will come down.
The plane, it will come down, right? Yeah. I'm sorry, Siri. I believed it.
So why you shake your head like you never had some?
Oh,
Didn't they lie to you about something?
Probably. I don't remember any.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and shouts to Ghana man.
I have a friend who is a liar. So shout out.
Sounds like
because
No, he might as well.
Yeah,
You might as well take it out.
Because we were kids, my cousin and I used to suck kids, we suck your fingers and blah, blah, blah. And then they told us that this man called Ghana man, when he comes for you, he takes you, never come back. So we were afraid of some man that passes in front of in the house every morning.
It's true. I also heard.
The man is
I
going
also
to,
heard about something like that.
The man is going to work, but they said that man when he
They
takes
demonize the man for you. They told me about fruits, about the seeds. I remember I believe that, because I used to be a monkey. So despite the fact that there was food at home, I've been dragged home several times by neighbors for messing around in their house on a tree or in somebody's fruit farm or go and steal mango.
Mine will be gum.
Guava.
If you swallow gum, your intestines will stick together. If you swallow gum.
One day you wake up and there's leaves
if
coming
you swallow
out.
gum, your intestines will stick together. Now, did you have such childhood?
Yeah, I mean, I heard a lot. One, when you whistle at night, you are going to see ghosts. Stuff like that.
Yeah, but I mean, it does it for me when you say that, when you swallow gum, your intestines will stick together. Oh, that's a crazy lie, Yeah.
Crazy.
So poor old Ghana man, this is a man who was just going to work every morning, minding his own business. They say.
I'm sure that's the same for Madame Mook.
Yes.
You guys remember Madame Mook?
Yes, we had
this
high
Madame Mook?
What?
Similar to
Did
Madame
he
High
have
Heel. She lived in the washroom only.
And if you mention the name 3 times, you hear the footsteps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you never heard it?
Yeah.
There's a whole movie about it now.
Yeah, Nigerian movie.
Yeah.
I saw.
It's intense horror.
Yeah, it's horror. It's
So good.
Probably robbed Candyman.
Yeah, well, anyway, so these are just vibe conversations, right? Just having vibes. And we know season 4 is coming, so welcome. We're excited. We've seen, a bit of some more twist to it. But before that, let me just go to producer extraordinaire. Good morning again.
Good morning, Mr. Food.
What is all this about?
Okay, so let me take it down to what we've seen Just Vibes, like how we've seen Just Vibes. So we know that from season 1 all through to season 3, it's just been the host with her guests sitting down to have conversations. It's been solely that. But now we've had a turn, right?
But before that, what are some of the convos you've had in the past? The real exciting, crazy ones that you've had in the past?
So we've had conversations around relationships, love, sex, right? But this time we are going extra.
Okay, so even though you give me a title like relationship, I want to drill it down to some convo that you can recall that was pretty intense, pretty engaging. People just couldn't hold back and just say what they had to say.
I think there was a time we spoke about things men do that women find unattractive.
Oh.
And all the men got so upset because the girls were just spilling their truth.
Exactly.
Like what? What do men do that women or girls or guys do that girls find unattractive?
Sonia mentioned that she doesn't like guys who wear socks and slides with shorts because it gives on serious. People were coming for her.
For real?
Yeah. And
I find that to be really dope. Like, I find that cool. Like, like slides,
No, and
for real?
what I said was that
you pull them up a little bit.
Jay, it depends on who's wearing it. Because I feel like everyone has, and how they are wearing it. Everyone has their style and their type of cool. Right? Maybe you might be able to wear, but the next person, if they wear it, it's not going to be the same. But the person's
point was more like general for people, for guys who wear that they look unserious.
Certain guys who do that. And she also mentioned guys who cannot speak good English and those who text and they put K dots and like their vocabs when they're texting is like an irk. Love, then they'll put LUV instead of LOVE.
Hey.
I mean, everyone has their preferences.
Yeah.
So if she likes it, no one should fight her.
And people really came for her. She and Mame and Johan. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Johan is a veteran. All the time.
Anyway, no, it doesn't matter.
No, it matters.
No.
It matters. It matters.
No, I was going to say I speak to professors who write K. Very unfortunate perspective.
No,
that's the vibe, right? Everybody,
not like that. You see,
you are banned from
the No. Taking it back, I don't think it has to do with just the K. That was just an example. But what she was trying to say is that when you're typing, don't truncate the word. Some of them don't need to be. K is fine, right? But it was just an example. Why are you typing all right and you put ALRT? What's that?
Oh, how are you?
Okay,
and
so for me as well, I don't like. I don't like.
You know what
when
I
you type full English for me, I find it awkward.
The HRU.
Yeah.
All right. IAFAHU or Y. I'm fine. How about you? If you can translate,
exactly.
Let's continue doing that.
Do professors do that?
Let's continue.
I'm not going to look down on people's form of shorthand. Everybody's chat. Even all of us here, our chat with each one of us here has a different tone. Yeah. How I chat with Jay is not how I chat with Lenny. It's not how I chat with
tone is different from what you're typing.
Have I ever sent you K?
No.
I'm sure if you check me and Lenny's chat, it's K.
Yeah,
I'm sure if you check me and this guy's chat.
No, but you're basing it on K. Don't base it on K.
No, I'm not.
What we're talking about is
I am not basing it on K.
See, Jay,
I'm just using an example.
Sometimes it's very frustrating.
Yes.
To see people text and things, and they can speak well. So why are you texting me? All right, without an I.
So I'm
producer, I can imagine what you have to go through in handling your host on Just Vibes.
It's not that bad. Is it?
No, this is actually not a difficult
I'm a sweet person. Jay, don't do that.
Okay, I see girl power going on here right now, but this is fine.
High five.
Yes,
high five.
High five. She's high five.
I see girl power going on here, but it's fine. So, like you were saying, okay, so you've had these conversations in time past where it's just the sit down, and chat. So, what's happening?
So, do you want me to talk about this very season?
Yeah, because I'm seeing that, it seems like Essie and Johanna going at each other and everything, like stuff like that.
Okay, so first of all, we know that Joanne is so dramatic. But then she's also very cool. If you don't cross her path, she's not going to come at you.
Wow. 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 I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that.
Johanna is so cool, she's so dramatic. But if you don't cross her path, I wish I could put her on video call right now.
Sounds like a security warning.
I know, right?
So going back, like I mentioned earlier, the conversations we just used to have, it was just Essie with her guests, but now we want to go extra.
Okay.
Right? So we've changed the storyline. We are adding more drama. It's not scripted.
Okay.
Right? But we are making the guests come out of their shells.
Okay.
Because sometimes they feel because it's TV, they can't really go all out. But this time, we just reminded them that they can go all out. And that is why you see lots of drama in the promo that is currently running. You see Joanne pouring drink.
So let me hold you.
Essie.
So let me hold you right there for a second. How about for those who probably have missed it all out through the time we started playing this? You should just watch this now on screen and be the judge for yourself.
It's bold, it's loud, it's messy in the best way possible.
I mean, who doesn't love drama? Everyone loves drama.
You have to take care of a woman. If you can't, you should go and sleep somewhere.
That's a red flag-ish.
You're saying that she's trying to make men look bad?
The fact that you side on with me doesn't mean that I have to like it.
The squad is back on your screens, and this time, they're bringing the heat with zero filters and maximum vibes.
Johan, you are a hustler, true or false? I am.
And so me and Fu no pay for the hair. Thank you very much.
Period. The one who paid for the hair invited it out. If you broke up with her, why would you break up with her?
Real talk? Check. Savage moments? Check. Unexpected drama? You already know. From wild hot takes to those jaw-dropping clapbacks, Essilfua and her no-holds-barred entourage are ready to shake the table again. Because when the vibes hit, they hit.
You're trying to be the bigger person.
Who asked you to be a bigger person?
Just vibes. Too real to be scripted, too raw to be ignored. Season 4, Summer Edition, premiering Wednesday, April 30th at 8 p.m. only on 3 Music TV.
Okay, so we're seeing characters come alive in here. Is that what I'm sensing? Right? I'm seeing characters come alive in here.
Right, a whole lot of characters. Now, Essie is coming in as the very chill person, moderating the entire conversation. Joanne is so dramatic.
Okay.
Biggles is that guy who always says he's never been in love, of which we know he is telling lies.
Lying.
And I can't wait.
How haven't you been in love and at the same time you don't have an ex, but you have been doing Yakubu? Why did you do that?
Wait. What's Yakubu?
Let's not break it down. Let me you get it right.
What did
Please explain to them.
What did Yakubu do? I mean, no, probably Yakubu is somewhere watching this and then he hears his name and it goes like, Yakubu's girlfriend no call her Yakubu. I heard your name on Jump Times.
We already dealt with Razak.
Yakubu, I heard your name on AC. Man, do you know AC, please?
No. Okay, so that's when you fall for a girl so hard and maybe she might not exactly reciprocate that love.
Ooh.
And so you end up doing too much to be seen.
And that you think that's what Biggles is?
He said this on air several times. Just vibes like previous seasons where he's either spent too much money on a girl or he's walked. I remember he mentioned that he walked a long distance for a girl because I think
like season 1 or season 2, right?
Yeah. That he walked a long distance after he paid for their food and hair transport home. So how
now I know why he gained his weight.
How haven't you been in a relationship or don't have an ex where you've been doing all of this? And so sometimes I'm just not having it. And like Naa is saying, this time everyone is really coming out to let us know who they really are and what exactly we've been hoarding so far into on the previous season. So, you know, reality has set on Just Vibes.
So, I mean, so what are we going to expect on this? I know you don't want to spill too much because, of course, it's going to roll out. Yes, we've seen it, but what to the audience and the fans and the viewers watching, what are some of the things they're going to be seeing? You know, not necessarily specific actions that happen, but are we going to be laughing? Are we going to be crying? Are we going to be smashing our TVs? Or because I only have one TV. If I spoil it, before that, last night I did on my TV, Charlie, I pressed the thing. You know, they come and say, remote
Financial stomachache.
I say, you better come on now, bro. So everybody they work, thank God. Yeah, so what are we expecting in this season though?
Okay, so with this season, it's season 4, right? But we've dubbed it the summer edition. So with this summer edition, expect nothing but drama, unfiltered conversations. Everything is just so raw. Simply that.
Well, not to also spill everything, but we saw Johan spill. Looks like you two are having it.
So that's why I feel like I kind of don't agree with what Naa said, where
Just
if I don't
began.
cross, if you don't cross Johan, she wouldn't like come at you. I feel like sometimes when you're having a conversation with people have different opinions, but people should also be grown up enough to accept you know, that this is this person's opinion and not exactly want to force theirs on them.
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say? And so a lot of perspectives would be crossed, and how everyone is going to accept, assimilate, or disagree is what's really going to make
producer,
Just vibes.
How are you managing this? Because it looks like things
she's doing amazing.
Flaring up on this as well. You said you love drama. You said that yourself, but how are you managing this?
So, I love drama a lot.
I feel like she's enjoying this a bit too much.
Yeah. The tension between Essie and Joanne is just a sight to behold.
Okay.
Because I'll just be behind the cameras like this, and I'm like, I love this.
Wow, really?
I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So in that last cut, we said Essie says that. What did you say? Grow up or something?
I said I was trying to be a bigger person, but I feel like people just need to get into. Make sure you're tuned in. Wednesday 8 p.m. and they can get all of the gist. I don't want us to give too much over here.
Okay.
Yeah, and my heart is starting to race a bit too fast.
Okay. So tomorrow 8 p.m. We're all glued, in front of our TV. So let's see beside in front of our TV.
Take your time.
To watch this. So clearly we see Big Girls, and then there's a new entrant. Considering the people that have been on Just Vibes from season 1, I see a lady in the mind telling us about hair.
Oh yeah,
and temperament, because she didn't say anything about hair as well. Big Girls hasn't broken up yet or never dated. Yvette, Johan is giving us the drama. And what about the last lady, Yvette?
So I've got something to say here. It's just a little observation.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen that.
Okay.
So it looks like, let me talk about Yvette first. So Yvette is the new girl that we've actually added to the team.
Yes.
She's actually so chill, but she comes off as someone who prefers money over love.
Okay.
Right? And then through the conversations, it looks like Big Girls has been giving this girl some side eye.
Oh my day.
Really?
Big Girls it looks like Big Girls wants to go out with Yvette.
No, I didn't.
This is just an observation. That is why I'm not even speaking so loud.
Okay.
Indeed.
But Yvette is actually a good addition to the team because she is like the other side of the girls, right? She's not like she's not like the usual girl that you would add on the team who wouldn't be so much interested in money. Sometimes we shy away from these things. But for her, she's so raw. She can tell you that she is a gold digger. And she's so not sorry about it.
Let me take it
Senior extortion.
I think that sometimes
Bank of Love.
I think that women like or love money, right? But sometimes they think that if they suppress that love for money or being outward about loving money, then that means that their partner will love them more. So you need to be very, fake.
But I believe that everyone will learn their lesson at a point, knowing very well that if you don't speak what you actually want, you're going to be given what people think you deserve. And so in the beginning, if you don't say, maybe I might not be as vocal as Yvette would be, but let's say I like money, just in case maybe you have not admitted it. Yeah. So you learn your lesson at the point where people feel like, oh, ACDA, just give it. No, we didn't do that again. We have repented. Yeah. So if you like it, you say you like it. Yes, repent. Change of mind and heart.
Yeah.
You change it. You say what you want. You speak into the universe, to God, to the people around you, that this is who you are, this is what you want.
Praise the
so
Lord.
It's to be given unto you. What the Bible say about ask and it shall be given unto you.
You shall find.
Exactly.
And
Knock and it will be opened.
all three spell ASK.
Right? Seek, knock. And knock.
Oh. Yeah.
So therefore, go for it. Yeah.
Go for it. All right.
Don't learn the hard way.
Well, thank you so much. We're looking forward to tomorrow. It's going to be an amazing premiere right here on 3 Music TV. So 8 p.m. tomorrow night?
It's also going to be streamed on our social media platforms. So
exactly.
They can also just
exactly. All right. We're looking forward to it. Drama Central. Yes. Serial kills with the too raw to be too hot to be too something. Yeah, right there. Right. Anyway, ladies, thank you so very much. We're looking forward to tomorrow, like I said. But again, if you haven't seen this, we're putting it back on your screens again. This is how Just Vibes Season 4 presents itself here on 3 Music TV.